Learning is a complex process that involves changes in the brain's neural connections, which allow us to acquire new knowledge and skills. These changes occur as a result of the physiological principles of learning, which can be divided into three main categories: neuroplasticity, neurogenesis, and neurotransmission. 1. Neuroplasticity. Neuroplasticity refers to the brain's ability to change its structure and function in response to experience. This process is critical for learning because it allows the brain to adapt to new information and experiences. There are two main types of neuroplasticity: synaptic plasticity and structural plasticity. Synaptic plasticity refers to changes in the strength of connections between neurons, while structural plasticity refers to changes in the number and shape of neurons. 2. Neurogenesis. Neurogenesis refers to the process of creating new neurons in the brain. This process occurs mainly in two regions of the brain, the hippocampus and the olfactory bulb. Neurogenesis is important for learning because it allows the brain to create new neural networks and adapt to new experiences. 3. Neurotransmission. Neurotransmission refers to the process by which neurons communicate with each other through chemical signals. Learning involves changes in the strength and frequency of neurotransmitter release, which can either facilitate or inhibit the formation of new neural connections. In addition to these three main physiological principles of learning, there are also several other factors that play a role in the learning process. 4. Attention. Attention is the process by which we focus our mental resources on a particular task or stimulus. Attention is critical for learning because it allows us to process and encode new information effectively. 5. Feedback. Feedback is the information we receive about the outcome of our actions. Feedback is important for learning because it helps us to understand whether we are performing a task correctly and allows us to adjust our behavior accordingly. 6. Motivation. Motivation refers to the drive to achieve a particular goal. Motivation is important for learning because it helps us to focus our attention and effort on the task at hand. 7. Emotion. Emotion refers to the feelings and affective states that we experience. Emotion is important for learning because it can influence our attention, motivation, and memory. Overall, the physiological principles of learning, along with these other factors, work together to create a complex and dynamic process that allows us to acquire and retain new knowledge and skills throughout our lives.